Thank God. All right, so Rumble will come through here from MaRin. We'll see how this one's going to stack up on 7-12.
See the strongest possible at that, but it does open up laning picks, like, for example, the Kled, been a big favorite of Ixu. See him nodding his head, so they lock it in, and Ixu will be running on the Kled that he had started off with a very long losing streak on, picked up 2 victories this season, so Kled shaping up better. Does also give them a split push threat as the game goes on. We saw Smeb on the Rumble yesterday have good early game and then predictably out split pushed in the end by a Fiora, and Kled can have similar results against MaRin if Ixu can get his item timings in the later part of the game.
Well, definitely some questions around that one. The cannon not working out too well for him. The Kled going to be a lot more comfortable though, but running this into MaRin's Rumble, even with the changes on 7-12, it's always going to be a very tough ask from pretty much anybody.
It's still very iconic to see MaRin on the Rumble. We'll talk more about the changes when we get into game in the laning phase. Spirit jumping on the Lee Sin again. Still some power in the Jin Air draft. They steal away the Cassiopeia this time. It did so much work for Kuro, but Kuro jumps on the Victor as he's done many times. The bot lane devoid of any excitement. Sorry guys. The most standard as standard can be in the bot lane, but hope springs eternal that we will see a cracking game. Game 1. Very slow one, drawn out by a Freak of Freaks. Let's see if Jin Air can adjust and really explode in the early game.
Let's see if they can get something going. They got that Thresh in the bottom lane. I'm ready for Snowflower to go ahead, hook some people and try to send them to their deaths. Let's go ahead, load up for game 2, see if a Freak... But now going to be in an alright spot, so he'll just go back into the jungle. Go hunting. Now going to spot him out. He's rather low. Sonic Wave comes in, Resonating Strike, and just one more auto attack. Well knocked up, Spirit comes up with first blood.
You get even more than that. You can just turn onto the red buff and steal it away. Cassiopeia will not exit lane to stop him. Bot lane.
Yeah, that's going to be the Glacial Fissure coming through. Kramer just firing away. Exhaust thrown down onto him, and the death sentence will go right between the goalposts. But unfortunately for Snowflower, not exactly what he wanted, so misses out on that one. Get rushed on Caitlyn, which is like the one. Snowflower, though, pushing forward. Ash Arrow straight into that. Glacial Fissure will take him down. Now Umti, the spot of bother, dives in, looking for the ultimate onto Kramer, just really to get himself out of there. He's able to tunnel out. Both the TPs will be canceled in the end. And it's just going to be the one pick coming through under the Thresh.
Umti thought he was the one to initiate a bounce party, but actually it was the side of Snowflower who was knocked up to death. Or in the mid lane, dealing with Kuzan, flashes in.
Yeah, flashes in. Petrifying Gaze not going to find
down, so at least something, but you're right. And launch it in mid lane. How much of this mid lane turret can they get? They don't have MaRin there.
And they can't
Teleport
really push
coming
up
in.
This one. Yeah, Ixu coming around the backside, throws out the charge, hops in straight in onto Kuro, pulls him back in as he goes low. Shield helping to keep him alive now. Tucson with a turnaround. Does land that Glacial Fissure, popping them up, but he'll get Petrifying Gazed on. He'll go down. They turn in, find Spirit as well. One answering kill coming out from Kuro and Kramer as they take down Umti. Rift Herald does go ahead and claim the turret. 2 for 1, and okay.
Well, I missed out what happened there.
Ixu just died to the Rift Herald.
Himself. He's got Skarl again, but for how long?
Charges forward here. Equalizer getting a bit of damage in it. He's about to get dismounted as Spirit does arrive. Tempest will take him off as he tries to run away, but Spirit has a Resonating Strike, takes him out, and Kuro is on the backside just in case. So he'll go down yet again. Meanwhile, bot lane of Jin to join in the fight.
They know you're there, by the way.
Maybe the 4-4. He's still sitting in there, waiting for Kuzan to collapse in a bit closer. Charge comes through, locks in onto Kramer, who will flash away, but the bear trap on the rope there pulls him back in. Meanwhile, on the front side of the fight, that's going to be Snowflower going down as Kuro finds the first kill. Big equalizer thrown in straight on top of Jin Air. 2 kills picked up. Umti lunging forward with the Void Rush, not going to be able to come up with anything at all. Double kill goes over to Kramer, and now Jin Air completely spiteless for the next 35 seconds. A Freak of Freaks will be looking for the Baron.
And we said if you hit the equalizer, you can still make the Rumble work. MaRin, but also try and engage, which clearly they're opening up.
Kuro, big gravity field comes down, locks into his Kuzan, already goes low, and he might not even get the chance to kite out of here. Equalizer thrown down yet again, perfect positioning from MaRin, and they will just sweep over Jin Air.
Jin Air decides to have a party in the Chaos Storm for some reason. Equalizer also. It was a long party, it turns out.
No.
Everyone burns alive.
Box comes down, not going to do a damn thing. He goes down as Spirit finds the kill. Snowflower will be chased in, and honestly, I mean, it's very short death timers, but could this just be the end of the game? They have the Baron-empowered minions
Yeah,
here.
they have the Baron buff for over 50% duration. I think the game's just over, Achilles.
Good lord. Well, just in a matter of minutes, a Freak of Freaks turned everything around. MaRin starting to tank things up just to get this going. First one to spawn will be Umti in 4 seconds, but you have to expect that he can't do a damn thing about this one. 27 minutes just about on the clock. A Freak of Freaks, after a turnaround victory in Game 1, just completely stomp out Jin Air from one fight.
Yep, I mean, there was 2. The last one kind of accelerated the game. It seemed like you were already
that
there.
was when the stomping began.
Definitely. The second fight where Kuro just said, okay, I'm standing to attention, put down the gravity field, put on the Chaos Storm. 4 people took about 5 ticks of it.
They just walked into it all.
They were having a party, Achilles, so like, this is cool, I guess. Then the equalizer was there when they tried to leave the party. You know? And then the game was over. The game turned very, very quickly over this particular game. To me, the MVP probably has to be